Hey guys, it is time for a new review, and it's for Pixar's latest, Onward. This movie takes place in a fantasy world, and it puts the focus on these two elf brothers, Ian and Barley. Ian is the quieter one of the two. He isn't really the best at making friends at school. And then, of course, we have Barley, who is just loud and has absolutely no shame whatsoever when it comes to his fascination with magic. They're elves, and yeah, they do have a pet dragon, but magic has kind of faded away where they live, so most of the people out there don't really take Barley too seriously. However, though, on Ian's 16th birthday, he gets a gift that his late father left behind for him, and it encourages him and also Barley to go on this adventure together where they basically see if magic really still exists out there. Dewey has arrived! All right, guys, I really adored this movie. There is a light, zany adventure driving the whole thing forward, but just because Onward does have a joyful and youthful romp kind of feel to it, that doesn't mean it's without really strong themes and emotions. One of my favorite qualities of most Pixar movies out there is the world building, and Onward is no different in that department. I just really loved the idea of this story taking place in a world where magic once existed and has since faded in favor of certain products and behaviors that make things feel easier and do so in a very relatable way to how we operate in reality. And those types of things stay strong even as the story moves forward, which of course is the meat of the movie, with Barley and Ian slowly discovering that, yeah, magic is still out there. It's just, let's say, buried under a medieval times kind of restaurant. There's just something so clever to discover at every single turn of Onward, which makes this new world that the master creators over at Pixar have made just such a pleasure to spend time in. And the same is true of Barley and Ian. They are a joy to spend time with, and Pratt and Tom Holland are perfectly voice cast in these roles. But admittedly, part of my love of Ian and Barley might be connected to the fact that I do have a sibling who I happen to have grown very close to, even after many years of not really getting along and thinking we were too different. There is just such a warmth to Ian and Barley's relationship, and it's super moving watching Ian especially come to realize what his big brother really means to him, and I loved that part of the film. I did want to address, though, one thing that I saw in a lot of the first reactions to Onward, which I normally don't do, but I myself got a little nervous about this one even before seeing it for myself based on that response. So I thought it might be worth telling you guys where I stand on that particular matter, and it's the emotional wallop of the ending. I was a little worried that I'd be kind of sitting in an unearned puddle of tears at the end of Onward, but that wasn't the case at all for me. Yes, I was moved, and yes, I teared up, but one, I thought the whole movie paved the way to that ending very well, and two, I thought Onward really balanced that fun and emotion very well, to the point that I had a whole lot of fun sitting there and watching it, and then I left feeling pretty good. I'm going to give Onward 4.5 Deweys out of 5 on the Dewey Decimovie scale. I know a burning question right now might be, how does this compare to another Pixar movie? And I'm just so not ready for that yet. But just to give it to you guys, I guess in a nutshell, the animation is absolutely stunning, more incredible lighting, which always wows me. It's a highly entertaining adventure, and it's also oozing with heart. I walked out feeling great, wanting to call my family and give my sister a hug, and I was immensely satisfied with that reaction right there. So those are my thoughts on Onward. Now it is up to you. Hit the comment section below, and if and when you see Onward, do share your own thoughts on the movie right there. A big thanks to all of you guys for watching this movie review. Do not leave it without liking and sharing, and I'll see you soon with more of them.